Welcome back to Vegan Live Fit. We're looking good, can save the earth. This is Corinne Sutton, and I'm here to talk about, should vegans hate non-vegans? And obviously my answer is like, no, you shouldn't. As much as we should. No, I'm just kidding. But we shouldn't. There's no reason why. With my own story and my own reasoning, this is why I believe people shouldn't. There shouldn't be like people hating other people because of what they eat. You know what I'm saying? We should like really get that type of image out of our minds. It's all about educating each other and trying to think more consciously on a higher level of plane. And people who's not on that higher level of thinking, and people who think a little bit lower or have other views or differences, we should take our time and try to bring them up to our level of thinking. Because when it comes to veganism, it's more of a conscious thinking. It's a way of living. It's a way of living your life without causing any type of damages and doing at least as much as least harm to other life forms. And there's nothing wrong with that, And the reason why we come off so strong, why vegans come off so strong, is because they just don't know how to express. And the thing is, it's like for myself, this is why I do bodybuilding, because it's only so many things I can do. But through bodybuilding, it's not about, I like to win and stuff like that, and I like the challenge and stuff, but it's beyond that. What it's about really is about just showing a prime example, like, hey, like, I'm an athlete just like you. I go to the gym, I do what I need to do, I do all the meal prep crap, I do all that shit just like you. But I do it more compassionately, and I do it on a healthier lifestyle, because you cannot dismiss vegetables, fruits, and grains. Like, they're the healthiest. Like, you cannot try to weigh other animal products and say like, well, these animal products are better than plants. Like, you just can't, because all the strongest mammals on the planet eats nothing but grains, fruits, and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of animals out there that only does that. Like, you have giraffes, you have hippos, you have gorillas, there's tons of different animals. So the thing is, it's just a way of thinking more consciously, saying like, if you just want to live more compassionately and want to bring more peace within your life and within your atmosphere, it all starts right at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like there shouldn't be like any conflict, number one. And another thing is that when it comes to vegans trying to educate non-people who are not vegan, now when it comes to that, this is where it comes to a more patience concept. Because for some of us, and for most people who are vegan, they probably saw a documentary, heard a speech, maybe they saw a video on YouTube or something. I mean, there was a point where a light bulb just snapped on. It just went bing, and it just made sense. It all just made sense, and then you just started transforming and going through your transformation. And everyone has their own story. Everybody got their own story for different reasons. So when it comes to other people who the light bulb didn't ring to them, sometimes maybe you weren't the person to deliver that message yet. Like, sometimes there's different purposes, different reasons. Because I had friends that, I talked about it with them, but I don't butcher them with it. When I first went vegan, I told them about it. After that, I just started doing me. I started doing my own life. And then now I started noticing that just because I'm just doing me, and I'm doing what I can do to educate the world and educate other people about veganism and living a more compassionate lifestyle through fitness and just plant-based foods. I realized that all my friends on their own just started realizing like, man, maybe we should lower our animal intake. And just when someone says that, maybe they weren't like me, or maybe other vegans where there's fly flying around, but other vegans where it was just a light bulb snap. You know, some people, they just learn differently. So sometimes it's just, when you start just worrying about yourself, you don't know. Sometimes your friends are just watching you to see, are you really committed to this? Because see, people are inspired by other people. And sometimes when you first do it, you know, a lot of people think maybe this is just a fad, maybe this is just a phase, because we're people of change. We're always changing. We're always changing. You always have a different job. You always have a different car, a different house. We're people of change, and we adapt to every type of environment. So like, when you talk about the norm, you know, the norm is that most of the world consume animal products. So they see you trying to do this vegan thing, you know, they want to see it because this is out of the norm, you know. They want to see, let's see how long this person is going to do this for. But see, they know, and what happens, you see people, and you have vegans who don't do it for a long time, they give up, they said, yeah, you're right, something happened. So you have those statistics, but then you have other ones that, like myself, I just inspire, and I actually live it. I mean, this is what I do for my job, do personal training and being a health coach. You know, I train the clients, and then when they go home, they get the meal plans and everything that's going to help them start that journey, you know, by reducing animal products. On every single one of my meal plans, animal products are reduced, you know. So with that said, I'm already starting that chain. And I had clients in the past, and even now, who went vegetarian or they went vegan, you know. And if not that, they're not consuming beef, pork, dairy, and shellfish, you know what I'm saying? So they're already reducing their animal intake, you know. So with that said, you know, keep it with peace and love. Like, do not, there's no reason to argue. It's just ways of thinking and ways of being more calm, more passionate, and that's it, and just spreading more love. So with that said, be vegan, live life, and fit forever. Peace out.